Hello guys, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss one of the very famous interview question for the contracts administrators or the contract manager in the client side or consultant side. So the question is, in the post contract, if the provisional sum is completely new, okay, so there is no more any applicable BOQ rate, and also the client and contractor agreed for the actual cost plus profit percentage, okay. So the question is, you are being appointed as the client contracts administrator based on the above situation. So which document should be reviewed and verified before granting the contractor's rate approval? So the main important thing is, what are the which documents should be reviewed and verified before granting the contractor's rate approval? So let's discuss how to tell the answer for this question very briefly. Before continue this session, this is very quick update. We recently launched 4 new courses. The first one is MEP Quantity Surveying Practice. The second one is EOT and Claims Management. The third one is Interior Fit Out Quantity Surveying Practice. The fourth one is Cost Estimation for the Construction Project. So if you want more updates or more information, just visit our official website 𝐂𝐨𝐻𝐿 or you can check this video description and you can find out more information. Alright guys, so just imagine the contractor has completed his work and also he is going to submit the invoice. So in the invoice there is 2 important elements. The first one is the quantity, the second one is the rate. So under this quantity there's no more any complication because we have the very proper drawing and also the very proper the quantity breakdown sheets also. Based on this we can easily cross check every quantities, okay, so there's no more any complication. The problem is rate, and also our interview question also, what are the documents to be verified before approval the new rate, okay. So here we are going to discuss in 5 different documentation here before approval the new rate. So we will discuss one by one here. So the first one is the materials. So under the materials we are going to thoroughly check these types of related documentation. As the client side contract administrators, we have to thoroughly check these purchase orders because some of the contractors they provide other project purchase orders also. So that's the case, we have to very thoroughly check these purchase orders. And also second important thing is we have to ensure the quantities it's matched or not. Some of the contractors they ordering the huge quantity of the materials. For example, we can say 2 or 3 project required material with one purchase order. So in the case we have to ensure the quantity is matched or not for our executed provisional sum work. The second one is the supplier invoices or receipts. So we have to ensure these things, the supplier invoices prices or the rate should be matched with our invoices rate. So we have to compare with these 2 things together, the supplier the invoices rate and also the contractor submitted bill rate, okay, material related bill rate. We have to double check these 2 rates are matched or not. The third one is the delivery note, original delivery note. So we have to ensure this all the delivery note should be signed by the site supervision consultant, and we have to request the material inspection request, approved material inspection request also through the contractor. So this is a very important third point. The final one is the waste and return records. So if we are not going to use any more material, so we have to keep a very proper record. So through the records we can identify easily the used material. So from the used material we can easily derive the material total cost of this new rate. So this is the first point of the new rate approval. The second important the thing is the labor, the total labor cost calculation. So we have to ensure some of very important documentation before approval the labor cost. Under the labor we have to confirm these 4 types of documents available or not. So if available there's no more any complication, we will check this documentation one by one very deeply. So the first one is the daily labor timesheet. So the signed by the supervision consultant. So the very important term is signed, okay, by the supervision consultant. So the supervision consultant is the witness for us these type of labors work in that the particular additional execution of work something. So that's the case. We have to confirm the each and every timesheet should be signed by the supervision consultant. So this is very important, the first point. And also you can see the labor time sheets includes the how many labors work and what are the categories, what is his position. For example, we can say some masons, carpenters and steel fixers, foam workers, something like this. So the categories and labors numbers and what is the time, punch in, punch out, something like this. There's a lots of information available, so that's, I guess, we have to check everything. The second one is the payroll record. So the contractor must be paid to these laborers for the payment. So that's the case, we have to ensure the payroll records by names and categories. And the third one is the labor deployment schedule. So before start or before execution of the work, the contractor must be approval. So we need, the contractor says, so I need for additional 20 laborers for this execution of work, something like this. So there is a approved labor deployment schedule. We have to confirm all the laborers numbers must be matched the daily labor time sheet. So this is the third very important point. And also subcontractor invoice for labor. Sometimes the main contractors, they're hiring for some other manpower supply subcontractors, so hiring some people from that subcontractor. So that's the case. If hired any other labors from other subcontractors, so we have to confirm these subcontractor invoices. So this is for very important supporting documentation for the labor cost approval. Alright, so the third one is the same like this. We can say the equipments and plant related cost supporting documentation. So under this topic we can discuss some important items or documents are here. So we can see under the equipments and plants, you have to ensure all the plants or equipments logbooks, so that we use in our additional the provisional execution of work. So in this logbook should be includes dates and hours of use with the supervision consultant signature. So that's a very important first point. The second important thing is the internal plan hire rates. So for example, we can say if the contractor own plants or equipment something, so we request the quotation for the same the plants and materials, the outside the hiring rate, something like this. So we need some information for this case. The third one is the third party hiring invoices. So for example, we can see some of the plants and equipments to hire from the third party. So we should record the proper the rental or hiring agreement plus the proper invoices. Okay, so this is the third important additional documentation. The fourth one is the fuel and maintenance log. So we have to ensure this all the fuel and maintenance log related cost, and also we have to ensure this all the log must be signed with the supervision consultant. So this is the third important additional documentation for this new rate approvals. Alright, so the fourth one is we can say the subcontractor cost. For example, we can say for any specific task or any other special work arrangement, the main contractor can appoint for any subcontractor. So in this case, if the main contractor appoint any other subcontractor, so the main contractor must be submit these types of additional documentation for the new rate approval. So the first one is the subcontractor agreements, or we can say the purchase order. The second one is the subcontractor invoices. So these are the very proper two important elements or the document supporting documentation. The third one is the evidence of work performance. We can say some certificates, site photos, logs. So logs mean we can say some MIRs, material inspection requests, work inspection requests, other related something logs. So we have to ensure these are the documents available or not. The fifth one, the final one, we can say the profits. So actually I just make 10% something, so this is for the example basis. So this percentage is not for the standard, so this vary from project to project. So that's the case. So under this profit, we have to check the agreed profit percentage in the contract. So that's why we have to thoroughly check this profit percentage, it's matched with the contract or something. Alright, so these are the five very important information before approval the new rate. So this is the proper answer for this interview question.